A gravedigger from the cemetery in Ashdod once told the following story. One day, I was digging a new grave. As I worked, the wall separating it from the neighboring grave suddenly collapsed. The adjoining grave opened, and the body of the man buried there was exposed. To my shock, his body was completely intact, as if he had been buried that very day. I looked at the tombstone and saw the date of his passing. He had been buried 10 years earlier. I was stunned. I wrote down the date of his yahrzeit, and when that day came, I waited at the cemetery for his family to arrive. When his relatives came to visit his grave, I approached them and asked, "Please forgive me for asking, but what did your father do in his lifetime? Who was he?" They answered simply, "Our father was just a simple Jew, nothing special." I then told them what I had seen, that his body was still whole after 10 years, that not even worms had touched him, and I said to them, "I must understand. On what merit did your father receive such a sign from heaven?" The children thought for a moment and then said, "There was only one thing. Our father was very, very strict about his entire life. He never spoke in the synagogue during prayer. Never. That was his simple greatness. He wasn't a famous rabbi. He didn't give big speeches. He didn't write holy books. But he honored the synagogue. He honored the prayer. He honored the one he was standing before." Sometimes the strongest sign from heaven doesn't come from big, loud actions, but from quiet holiness, from closing the mouth and opening the heart. The message is clear. Better to be silent and truly pray than to turn the house of God into a place of chatter. Every word we don't say in Sheol might be worth more than 1,000 words we do.